I will consider myself a real local, Southampton Hospital to Southampton High School. However, if you ask the other members of the community that go back 400 years for the 1600s, they certainly will not say that I'm a local. So I was definitely born there. My mother was an artist. My mother, um, we joke that she was hung in the parish art museum. We had a homework assignment to paint an apple, to paint something. And my mom painted the apple for me, and she took and the apple was so good in school that they hung it in the parish art museum. So I think at an early young age, I was constantly going to museums. My grandmother lived in New York City, and we would go into the city, we would visit her, we would go to the museums, we'd go to plays. I think my mother also hung around with a lot of very creative people. She was friends with Larry Rivers, so he would have dinner at our house at times. She knew Roy Lichtenstein. She would roller skate with him back in the 70s. So my mother, was constantly surrounded by art. And so it was in my upbringing. And I was like one of the classes I did really well in at school. I loved it. And then as I got older, I fell in love with photography, and I started at this point Southampton College, which is now I think a version of Stony Brook. I was able to go and take photography classes at the campus there when I was in high school, audit them, and that was a lot of fun. History of photography, and then I did another class like alternative photography printing processes, and that was great.